go. Yeah.
I went down a rabbit hole trying to understand why some women, Indian women to be precise, have really long natural hair. So today I'm going to be combining five of Indians' top secret Ayurvedic herbs into a single hair mask. So what would a hair mask containing five secret powerful Indian Ayurvedic herbs do to my fussy natural hair? Honestly, I have no idea what to expect. The interesting thing is, each of these herbs have a completely different purpose. One is known for strengthening the hair strands. The other is known for reducing hair shedding. One is popular and has been used for generations to support scalp health. Another is used to achieve softer hair. And the last Ayurvedic herb is associated with healthier, fuller looking hair. I'm starting off strong with Bhringraj powder. In Ayurvedic hair care, Bhringraj has earned a reputation as king of herbs. I'm going in with 2 spoons of the Bhringraj powder. The second Ayurvedic herb I'm going to be combining into this hair mask is Brahmi powder. I'm also going in with 2 spoons of the Brahmi powder. The next Ayurvedic herb is one that I have tried on its own several times, and it is Amla powder. As you can see, I am out of the Amla powder, so I'm just going to empty the contents of the pouch into the plate. Up next is Ashwagandha powder, which is also a very powerful Ayurvedic herb. I'm going to discuss each of these herbs in detail throughout this video. The last Ayurvedic herb I'm going to be combining for this hair mask is Marshmallow Root powder. And I am almost out of the powder, so I'm just also going to empty the contents of the pouch into the plate. So now we have Bhringraj, Brahmi, Amla, Ashwagandha, and marshmallow powder in this plate. I went in with a bottle of pure olive oil because oils are very essential when it comes to Ayurvedic herbs because they help activate the nutrients. Because the oil I had wasn't enough and I didn't want to add plain water to the max, I decided to try out something else. So this is gelatin powder, unflavored gelatin powder. So I went in with 3 sachets of flavored gelatin powder. So I'm mixing this separately in a different bowl. This is what the powder looks like. And gelatin powder is pure protein and it is made up of 99% collagen, and I've used it in the past as a hair mask on its own, and it helps reduce hair breakage and also helps with moisture retention, and it's usually very slippery when you mix it with water. So I made the mistake of mixing it with hot water. This is why it has lumps. But if you're trying to mix it, I think you're supposed to mix with cold water first before warm water to create a more smoother paste or liquid. So I'm just going in with my gelatin liquid or solution, and I'm just going to combine this with the Ayurvedic herbs until I get a very smooth paste. So I'm just going to finish the mixing off camera because this did take a lot of time. So this is what it looked like once I was done mixing, and as you can see, this seems to have a little bit of slip, and I guess this is because of the gelatin mixture and also the marshmallow root powder. Anyways, before applying my hair mask, I had to go take my time, wash and detangle my hair. So now this is time for the application process. So most of these masks require that you apply them to clean hair, and I also like to apply it to my hair when it is still very much damp. So I do not bother drying off excess moisture or water from my hair before the application. So let's talk about how this hair mask feels and how it smells. It smells really heavenly and earthy, and I am a very huge fan of earthy scents. And I am so in love with the texture of this particular Ayurvedic hair mask because I have tried a lot or a couple of hair masks out in the past. And one thing that was consistent with the texture is that it was usually very hard to like spread the paste out, usually very stiff, as if you're applying mud to your hair. So it's just usually very hard to like spread it out evenly. But with this particular paste, it kind of just runs through or glides through my hair. It's just very easy to like spread it out evenly. In the past, I always thought the solution to the muddy paste thing was to add more liquid or water and just make it lighter. But that also had a downside because the paste usually would just run off my hair down to the floor, which was also really messy and annoying. So I feel like the reason why it is very easy for me to glide through or spread this particular Ayurvedic hair mask through my hair is because of the gelatin powder and also the marshmallow root powder in the mask. As you can see, I was really generous with the application of this Ayurvedic hair mask to the scalp and the length of my hair. So I ran out of the hair mask at some point. So I had to just apply deep conditioner to this particular section of my hair. I applied a little bit of the mask, but I ran out, so I had to top it off with a bit more conditioner. And for each of the sections, once I was done with the application process, I just went ahead to twist my hair back into or put my hair back into a twist. Now back to the benefits of these Ayurvedic herbs. Amla strengthens the hair follicles, fights dandruff, and promotes hair growth. In fact, researchers found that topical application of Amla was more effective than minoxidil in stimulating hair growth. Bhringraj and Brahmi reduces hair fall, soothes the scalp, and conditions hair shafts. Ashwagandha powder strengthens hair shafts and also stimulates hair growth, and marshmallow powder reduces hair frizz and provides intense hydration. Before I proceed to the next step, which is deep conditioning, I like to spray my hair with a little bit of warm water just to make sure that the mask doesn't dry up in my hair. So I just take my time to do this before the deep conditioning process. And at this point, my hair feels very heavy. So I went ahead to wrap my hair in this plastic bag, and afterwards I had to wrap my hair with a wet t-shirt and just wrapped it around before covering up with a shower cap and my heating cap. And I like to cover my hair or wrap my hair in a wet t-shirt because it just helps to create a kind of steaming environment for my hair, because this is a heating cap and it doesn't provide any form of heat. And most times to really deep condition your hair or make your hair mask work out, you need steam. So once I was done deep conditioning, I deep conditioned or used the heating cap for 30 minutes. I had to come rinse off the hair mask, and I'm rinsing off the hair mask with cold water. After rinsing the Ayurvedic hair mask out, the first thing I noticed was how soft my hair felt. I obviously did have a bit of the Ayurvedic mask particles in my hair. My hair also felt very conditioned, and this hair mask is definitely something I'll be adding to my hair routine. If this is your first time hearing about Ayurvedic herbs, particularly Ayurvedic herbs to boost hair growth and length retention, I have a very detailed video about Ayurvedic herbs for hair health and growth. The link of the video is going to be in the description box or at the end of this particular video. I decided to finish up by applying a deep conditioner. And I know this is a controversial topic when it comes to Ayurvedic herbs. Some people believe that you are supposed to wash your hair with shampoo after application of Ayurvedic herbs, and that is totally unnecessary for me because it feels like going to strip your hair after adding all the nutrients to your hair. But so I just usually deep condition or use a rinse out conditioner once I am done with my Ayurvedic herbs. And occasionally in the past, I even did skip this particular step. And you guys take a look at my curls, like how they are popping at this point. So I just went ahead to finish up the conditioner application. I would like to know if you are team wash your hair with a shampoo after hair mask application, or if you are team just rinse your hair with water, or if you are team apply a deep conditioner after hair mask application. And I am definitely on team applying conditioner after hair mask application, or just rinsing your hair with water depending on how your hair feels. So let me know what you think is the right step or process. I proceeded to deep condition with heat for 30 minutes, and once I was done, I rinsed out the conditioner from my hair and decided to comb out the hair particles from my hair. And this is what my hair looks like. My hair looks really long, shiny, and healthy at this point. Once I was done with combing out the hair particles, I twisted back and I proceeded to moisturize and seal in the moisture of camera. Let me know if you're going to be trying out this particular hair mask or any of the Ayurvedic herbs shared in this video. Meanwhile, this is what my hair looks like once I was done moisturizing and sealing in the moisture. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.